Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibing today? All right, guys. I know it's been a while. I had actually planned on taking all of April off. I know it's huge, huge energy month. Um, as I know you guys are feeling it. I'm reading your emails and your messages, guys. But I chose to take April off knowing what big energy and transformational energy this is. Yes, we talk about transformational energy all the time. That's why you guys watch me. That's what I do. But April's different. This whole month is very different. So there's a lot of stuff going on. First of all, happy solar return to all of my fellow Taurians out there. I am a Taurus sun. So, again, just this is our season. And you guys know for about 10 years now, if not, it technically, I know you guys are going to say, no, it's been longer, but let's just focus on the last 10 years. Um, Tauruses as a collective, we have been going through it. We have been trial by fire, so to speak. Um, all of that was for a purpose. All of that was leading up to this month, our season here in 2024. It's almost like a diamond. If you guys know the process of what goes into making a diamond, um, or even like a potter's wheel. You do the design, then you have to put it into the kiln. I think that's the right word, but basically the fire, take it back out. It's got to sit on the shelf. We've been doing a lot of self shelf sitting and going from the shelf into the fire, yet we're thinking we're going from the shelf into the blessing. And we've been finding ourselves in the fire, on the shelf, on the shelf, in the fire. Where's this treasure? Where's this newness that we've been hearing about? We've been feeling it, expecting it. Guys, it is here. It is here. It is here. What is going to set you apart from, because here's the thing, this is a collective reading, it's not one-on-one reading. Not everybody who watches my readings are actually putting in the work. And what do I mean putting in the work? The deep shadow transformation, inner child cellular work, that it takes to completely alchemize your life. Many people, and again, there's no judgment. So I'm just telling you how the journey and process goes. There is no right way or wrong way, right time, any of that. All of it boils down to the lessons in our life and alignment. Are we still in alignment that we need these harder lessons, whether it be lack, abandonment, whatever? Or have we really got the message of, you know what? This, at my core, I do not resonate with lack. I do not resonate with rejection and abandonment. And if you're saying, yeah, that's me, then now the onus is on you. It's on you to make a different choice in the now moment. It's a habit. Hear me when I say this, guys. It's a habit. We get comfortable in our uncomfortability of listening to monkey mind, believing the monkey mind knows everything. Um, and it doesn't. It literally is a program. If you think of your thoughts as a computer program and not the computer itself, you might be able to start to kind of separate and see it in a different way. But what I'm saying is, just because that's been your experience and just because you've had certain beliefs around it and you haven't looked at those beliefs, and guys, hear me when I say this, we all have to look at our fears. I'm talking those deep fears deep down. What are those? Let's just take the lid off of this jar. It's not a hidden scary thing. It feels that way and it appears that way only because we haven't had proper understanding of what the process really is. We weren't taught this growing up, guys. Go easy on yourself. So, removing the lid, what is it? Those fears that really bind you and don't that hold you back from the change that you want, nothing more than a belief. Honestly, it really, really is. And at some point in the journey, you need to stop and ask yourself, are these beliefs even mine now? Or did I pick them up along my journey? You know, is it really the beliefs and energy of my parents, my grandparents, my teachers, maybe a spouse, a friend, whatever? I mean, it could be Bob the tree. I don't care. The bottom line is it really your belief? And in today, April 24th, 2024, do you still believe that? Do you still believe you are supposed to be living in lack? That you are supposed to be less than? That you are supposed to put up with bad behavior, whatever it is? Or in this now moment, have you had enough on your journey to realize, wait a minute, there's monkey mind, altered ego, and there's my soul. Soul will never align or agree with altered ego. It absolutely cannot. Two completely different frequencies and vibration. Altered ego, monkey mind, that's a program. It doesn't get any upgrades, none of that. You can you don't have to believe me. Test it out for yourself. When you get triggered, things don't go your way and you start going down the negative path. Think of it, for those of you Gen X and older who remember cassette tapes. It's literally like hitting play on a cassette tape or putting the needle on a record, hitting play, whatever. And boom, this recorded track, this recorded program goes on and on. If you pull yourself out of it and put yourself in the scientist studying the monkey being altered ego and monkey mind, you're going to notice that, whoa, wait a minute. Soon as I get triggered, there's a whole inner dialogue that goes on. And the more that I listen to that dialogue and agree with that dialogue, I'm going down this whole super fast and more negative thoughts, all of this, well, then this person did this to me and then this happened to me. And it's the pile on. Next thing you know, you are sitting in victimhood. Can I get a witness? Anybody know what I'm talking about out there? Raise your hand. That's the program I'm talking about. No, that is not who you really are. That is a mask. That is a persona that you have been living. And it is a persona that you are living that was created out of different beliefs and different energy that you were subjected to growing up. I know this is a long intro, guys, but somebody out there needs to hear this. I'm not going to go into my whole thing. You could go look at my other videos, get the book, whatever. I break down 0 to 7 years old. Our brains are in theta state. This is a key piece. What does a brain in theta state mean? What does it do? It's constant record. All it does is take in all of the information through the 5 senses, the human senses. It doesn't make sense out of it. It just takes it in and catalogs it. Basically, what it's doing, what do we pick up on with our five senses, whether it's sight, touch, smell, hearing, whatever it is, it's energy. Were you taught that growing up? Bet you weren't. Your life would have been completely different. But now, coming into this understanding, now as adults, we've got to go back and go, okay, wait a minute. I'm responsible for what I think and feel. Let me look at what I think and feel, whatever circumstance is going on. If you're being triggered, and I know many of you have been, to react in the old way, all of that's coming up for you to choose to something different now so you can alchemize your life. Guys, my life is so different. And for those of you who have been on this journey with me for years and years and years, being in my collective, whether you're one of my private therapy session, clients, membership, whatever, it doesn't matter. You guys know my life today is radically different than what I spent 40 plus years living. Didn't happen overnight. It wasn't a bippity boppity boo moment. I didn't take a magic pill. I didn't choose red or blue pill. By the way, don't fall for that. They're both the same. It's matrix. I did the dirty work. I sat with myself. I sat with all that fear, all that uncomfortableness, that self-loathing, all of those other things. I got uncomfortable. I sat in the diaper and I processed through it. Now I look fear straight in the face and move through it, because at the core, what did I just say a little while ago? Fear is nothing more than a belief, and you are the only person who can change it. All right, now that I've gone on and on about that, let's jump into the reading if you're still here. So I'm using this deck, is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard of it. It's not really a mainstream deck yet. I did get it off of Kickstarter. It is called Mira Visions. It is very unique. I'll show you in a minute. But see, do you see how the images on the card move? Yep. So each card has multiple images within it. It changes, and then even as you put them together, it'll create a different landscape. It's an amazing work of art that I absolutely love. So that's what this is. We'll get into that. We are starting out with Boo Boo the Fool. I absolutely love Boo Boo the Fool because I don't know if you could see Boo Boo's face. Boo Boo doesn't have a care in the world. Boo Boo's just like, hey, yeah, you know what? I'm going by my feelings. I don't want anything from the past. I want something new. I deserve new. I'm not going to analyze. I'm just going for it. You are, as a Taurus, you have been feeling this call to go for the possibilities and the potential. I understand, as a Taurus, we don't move very fast. And if somebody's sitting there telling us to do something, we really are not going to do it. We're just going to be like, nope, we're going to do it on our time, and we want to look at everything. But Boo Boo the Fool here, he's just like, nope, I'm out. I'm going to do things my way. If you are finding yourself agitated, irritated, and just kind of edgy, ask yourself, do you need to step into this new timeline of Boo Boo the Fool? Not analyzing, not looking under every single rock, not waiting until you are absolutely sure you're right and then moving forward. That is what we are being pushed out of. That comfort zone right there has got to go. Why? Because you're going to be supported. This is brand new energy. This is a brand new timeline. It calls for a different version of you. Over here, we have jumble, total disruption. Yep. Is that how you're feeling? Does your life feel like it is being totally disrupted? Because it absolutely is. And Jumbi here, I love how this picture, I don't know if you guys can see it very well or not, but there's all these different masks coming off. So, yes, a lot of recent energy has come in. And guys, whether it's your mask falling off, again, no judgment, or you're watching people around you, their masks falling off, there is total disruption in the air. That's what's going on. That's what this season is about. I don't know about you, but I'm here for it. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it has been a wild Mad Hatter toad ride. But here's the thing, it's a season, it's a time. We have to move through it. The energy is going to change again. Number 4, the patriarch. You know, we, with the age of Aquarius, seventh golden age that we're already in, we are in the beginning years. It is dismantling the systems, the powers that have been, the patriarchal systems. Why? Because running everything through a patriarchal system, that's only half the equation. That is just one vibration, one frequency. That is the intellect, the mind, the ideas. The patriarchal system has been missing the heart, the counterpart, the feminine energy, the emotions, the love. That's what we're moving into. So I know that there's Tauruses out there. You guys, whether you realize it or not, can be very judgmental, very rigid, very black and white. I'm challenging you guys to approach your days with grace for yourself and for others. Because if you don't, it's going to be very uncomfortable. Ask yourself, is this energy coming in, these situations coming in, people triggering you? Is this coming in to disrupt and shake off some old energy? It's time for Taurians to step into their authenticity and be unapologetic about that. Why do I say it that way? Because again, we are very stubborn by nature. And Taurus energy is a very stable, very grounded energy. We give great advice. We have a way of being able to see things. People come to us because of our solid nature. But how many times have you found yourself feeling like you're too much or too blunt? Many Tauruses, we just say it how it is. We don't pussyfoot around it. We don't fluff it. It's just boom. Especially if you come to us for advice and we're just like, here's how we see it. Boom, boom, boom. People can tend to get upset or offended or what have you. Those people that are offended or upset, and even if they are other Taurians, remember I said not all Tauruses are high vibrational Tauruses. It's a complete night and day difference from a low vibrational, negative, ego-based, stuck in my wounding Taurus versus a high vibrational Taurus. You're going to know it right away. Give you an example of a lower vibrational Taurus. When they get called out on their stuff, they'll sit there and say, oh yeah, that's me. Yeah. They'll own it. I call it false ownership. It's almost like leasing it, because in the moment they'll say, oh, I knew better, or, oh, I should have done it this way. Oh, I'll do better next time, whatever. But it's just words. When it comes down to it, actions haven't changed. Those are the masks that are falling off. High vibrational Tauruses, you already know, you're like, ooh, yep, don't want to be called on called out on that again. Don't like that. And so you make the necessary change, but you do it for you. You're not doing it to placate other people. That's the difference. Many Tauruses are coming into this very humbled, divine, unapologetic state. And guys, you're gonna know if somebody isn't coming from that higher vibrational spot. It's going to be so obvious. Okay. Let's get into the story. We're starting out. This is the Seven of Lotuses, which is also the Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups. So that's the Seven of Lotuses, Seven of Cups. With this, in Seven of Cups traditionally, yes, it's about options, but it can also be about disillusionment, fear, illusions. In this time right now, in this season, are you making the choice to be that lotus? Whatever decisions you have to make, knowing that whichever decision you make, it's about an experience. And if you go into it with an open heart, setting, qualifying that energy that everything is always working out for your highest good and choosing to see it that way, that is in embodying the lotus. If you know anything about a lotus, it's a beautiful flower, but where does it grow? Very interesting, murky, muddy type of waters. It grows through challenging circumstances to become something very beautiful. Are you allowing your experiences to push you into that boo-boo the fool for you to look at all the possibilities that are available to you? Next, we have, this is the Queen of Pentacles and the Geomancer. So with this Queen of Pentacles energy, that is naturally you. Very nurturing, very solid, stable. Queen of Pentacles, it doesn't come from lack. So I also know there's many Tauruses out there who have not lived that experience of your true nature. Money comes easy. You don't have to struggle for it. It's always very supportive of you. You have the opposite playing out. You've been in lack. There seems to be a struggle. Okay, you can manifest money, but it leaves as soon as it comes in. What are your stories and beliefs around that? Because that's what's coming in for total disruption. Because you are being called to step into your true authenticity. That is abundance, stability. And I'm not talking about just being able to meet your needs and maybe have a little extra or have a nice savings account or investments, what have you. I'm talking about, by nature, you are supposed to be in overflow. Now, that doesn't mean you're supposed to go out and, give. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother session I'm not going to go into right now. But for those of you that are very much those givers, reflect. Have you been giving, putting others before you, thinking that that's what you need to do? Hear me, guys. If you have any religion in your background, especially Christianity, of, give to the pastor first, give to the church first, and then it'll come back to you. I understand the principle. I'm not attacking the principle. I'm attacking how it has been done all of this time. Have you found yourself giving, but only getting trickles back? That is not how these universal laws work. So there's a limited belief around money, worth, and stability that is trying to be disrupted, and it needs to go, because you are supposed to be that energy, the one sitting on the throne, knowing that if an unexpected bill or something comes up, that need will be fulfilled. This is the Six of Birds, which is also the Six of Swords. And in this card, as the Six of Swords, there's this bridge. With the Six of Birds energy, I feel as if you have been going through a season. Really, this has been really evident 2023 and up until now through 2024, of this energy of you start on this new path of a new belief, new way of being, what have you, and then something comes in and I feel like it steals that from you. Could be, you know, a thought, an idea, or something. You have it, you're like, yes, I'm going to move on that. And then all of a sudden it's gone. You forget about it. Maybe you wrote it down, but life has come through and now you're busy on something else. I just get a very distracted energy with this. What I want to say is a lot of these ideas that you have that you're sitting on, whether you realize it or not. Here's the thing, a lot of times when we get downloads or these ideas, whatever it is, they're meant to be like seeds that we plant. We water, we nurture, we check in on them, but we let them grow, germinate, grow, and do their thing. It's not that, you know, you get the download right now and then tomorrow it's in full action. That's where we trip up. This is saying the things that have not come to fruition, revisit them. Do they need more nutrients? Do they need nutrients, meaning better thoughts, better feelings around them? Do they need, do you need to speak over them? Is it time to bring them out or plant them? This one we have, oh, I like this. The Entertainer, Knight of Pentacles. Now, doesn't that sound like two distinct opposite energies? The Entertainer and the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is always really, you know, slow moving, takes their time. I don't know if you can see it on here. Oops. Knight of Pentacles. This is a unicorn drinking from the water. I mean, they're in no hurry. Now, this Entertainer, let's see if I can, he's there. His feet are where that unicorn was drinking. So right now he's planted, but he's got all this energy up here. He's juggling. This goes back with what I was just saying about ideas, thoughts, you know, whatever it is. Revisit, allow this to marinate, germinate, allow them to grow. I feel that there are some things you need to start moving on. And moving on, I'm not saying, you know, jump on the unicorn and ride off like you're the Knight of Wands. I'm not saying that. I'm saying spend some time, look at what it is, do something every day towards making that a reality versus just sitting there with it and juggling it around. What should I do? What should I do? For somebody or a few of you listening, no, you do not need to buy something else. No, you do not need another course. No, you don't need more research. Do the damn thing. No, nobody else is in your way. It's you. You're in your own way, and it goes down to your beliefs and your fears. It's now time to get out of that. And nobody can do that for you. Only you can do it for you. if you're not sure where you're, holding yourself back or how to move forward or what have you, I'm definitely here to help. I am almost through with my wait list. I am going to extend the March Madness sale that I had through Taurus season. So if you need advice, if you need therapy session, insight, what have you, jump over to my pin site, get yourself booked, whether it's the wait list or what have you. Yes, you can buy multiple sessions. They don't have to be used by May 20th. They just have to be purchased by May 20th. May 21st, the prices go back up. Right now, these are about 50% off. So if you have been wanting some private time with me, now is the time. Stress, balance, and rest. This is Taurus, all wrapped up in a nice little bow. Let go of the stress. Now is the time to cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments, beliefs, people, what have you. Yes, you are being called into balance. To get to this balance, because this is juggling too many things at once. And look, we've got, Jumbi over here, and over here we have the entertainer juggling. Many of you need to rest. If you're busy, doing, even if you're just sitting there, but your mind is busy, rest. Listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind, take a vacation day, whatever you need to do. As Taurians, we are very connected to the earth. Go somewhere, get your shoes off, get your feet into the earth. Feel the electrical impulses to help you balance, rest, and reset. Because guys, if you think you're busy now, just wait. Just wait. The rest of 2024 is going to be very busy for you. You need to use this time to come back into balance. And many of us, we just need to take a damn nap and let it be. No, you're not lazy. Napping, resting, especially under this energy, that is what the doctor orders. Guys, our bodies, our multi-level body system goes through huge upgrades when we sleep. That's what you're feeling. That's what you're being called to. Stop poisoning your own well. I don't want to sleep. I'm too busy. I'm not lazy. Blah, stop all that. Blah, 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 blah. Just say, you know what? Wow, I'm really exhausted. My body knows best. I'm going to go take a nap. Be grateful that you have the time to do that and just let it be. All right. I'm going to end it here. I hope this helped, guys. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Alakai, Alakai, Alakai. Bye-bye.